Alrighty, let's see how this works. Y'all can hear me, right? Loud and clear? Um, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Um, ooh, ramen, what flavor? Um, Also good to see you here, Sir Kunamet. Thank you for advising me on the thing earlier. Um, I have been working with, restoring some dolls. And it occurred to me that the face on one is like a perfect Moe blob or Moe blob thing. Um, that it would make a great Kingdom Hearts character. So, I was talking with Sir Kunamet about which one because the face reminds me of a Kairi or a Shion. But, the body is a little too aqua for me. Or for it to really truly work. Anyway, this is Aqua Stormfall's request. She asked for Thor versus Xehanort, so here we're gonna have Thor hitting Xehanort in the face with the blunt side of his new axe. Stormbreaker, I think it's called. Also, beef is a really good ramen flavor. Alrighty, so there's Thor. This is a very messy sketch, but I'm spending the entire hour on it. Um, yeah, I've already got, let's see, which way would the axe have to be facing to have... I think this is the sharp end, and this is the blunt end for it to have smacked him. I don't know. But, at the very least, this should be funny. Just, I don't know why I like the idea. Maybe because I'm a simple person with simple comedic tastes. um, Alrighty, so now that we've got our basic pose in place, um, and then I think I will add, wait, does Thor have a cape now? Did he lose the cape? Uh, okay, he lost the cape. No cape. Edna mode 1 here, so. Alright, so with this, I mean, this reference I have doesn't seem to have a cape. No capes. Alright, so now he's got that eye patch looking thing. And, like I just said, he doesn't have a cape. He doesn't have any sleeves, he just has this thing. There we go. I might hold my tablet differently this time, just because it might make it easier. I don't know. Alright. So we're covering up his giant rippling muscles with clothes. Clothes are good. Except for his arms. In which case we do get to show off those giant rippling muscles. Does he have anything? Okay, so he has new gloves and bracers. Alright. Alrighty, let me know how good your roast turns out. Alrighty, on to Zen Zen. Or I guess. I don't know how I would abbreviate the Henwort's name. So let's see, he's got this collar up here. Some kind of shoulder thing. His ear's kind of pointed. Cheek is pretty gaunt. There's his goatee. Nose like that, which means I need to reposition his eye. Over here, amped shut. And I think I'll draw like some spit or something coming out. Because I bet that was a pretty strong hit in the face. And let's see, he's bald so I don't have to worry about his hair, but his head shape becomes important. Alright. I think that's good. I might, like, add his hand trying to block unsuccessfully. Alrighty, so now we can do a better sketch. Well, you know what? I don't think Xehanort needs a better sketch. I can just jump straight to his line art. And then I'll sketch out Thor. Just a tad more. Just to really refine his shape. So let's see, there's the Nort. And I'm just gonna add an extra impact thing over there. And then, like, and there's, and I don't know. I don't feel like I gave this enough room to breathe. So I'll probably move him in and just reposition it a little. Yeah, after I get this little bit done. There's that stupid goatee. Oh yeah, I was browsing the Kingdom Hearts tag last night, and I saw, apparently Xehanort totally looks like that one drill sergeant from Attack on Titan. Which is very funny to me. But, Let's see, there's his face and his hand. Yeah, it's these days it isn't for me either. But I remember like back when I was still in my AOT phase. Oh, darn, sorry the roast wasn't done. Back when I was still in my AOT phase, I watched a lot of Abridged, and the drill sergeant was always the best part of abridged versions of the show. And got little bits of spit flying. I think I'm gonna leave teeth out of this for now. Alrighty, so now I can lower my opacity here and my correction here. Oh, yeah, Attack on Titan abridged generally got a little bit more like SAO abridged is like, not only is it miles ahead of SAO in my opinion, it's miles ahead, or it's still quite a few lengths ahead of the other abridged series that I used to watch. Like the Attack on Titan abridged ones, while funny, usually didn't have the same care that went into them as SAO did. But it was very clear that everyone who ever got to play the drill sergeant had fun playing the drill sergeant. Alrighty, so there's that collar, and he's got a beard now. Like, full scruff. Thanks, I'm glad you like how it's looking so far. And like I said, well, I haven't said this yet, but my plan, if I finish this before the hour's up, is to just spend more time making it more and more ridiculous. And this has hardly turned out to be a sketch, but whatever. Yeah, it is funny. I still, like, my favorite part of SAO Abridged is still the Gleam Eyes fight. And that was a part that I had completely forgotten in the original SAO. But because they used it for character development, so now we've got Thor with his haircut, and then eyebrows, and that eye there, and that nose. There we go. Alrighty, so now what does Stormbreaker look like? Blah 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 blah. Okay. So clearly he's holding Stormbreaker up really high. And then we've got this thing forged. And that's the hammer side. Yeah, oh, that's cool. About Jurassic World evolution. Um, but that's also a good point you made about the Gleam Eyes, about how its fight is so prominently featured in the title card that you would think uh it's a major plot point, but nope, it's just another boss. Um let's see. Right, Thor's hand. And we're only 17 minutes in, so I know I can afford to really spend some time on this. And I don't need to hurry through it like I usually do. And I'm saying this just to remind myself. But yeah, Jurassic Park is a classic. I'm kind of lucky I grew up with it. Oh, you mean the new one that we saw? Yeah, we should probably keep this stream spoiler free, which, that is why I am not doing any of your, or that's why I'm not doing your Jurassic World request right now, Dino. I might wait until the movie's done with its theatrical run. Before I get that done, if that's okay. I am excited to draw, Scrooge McDuck swimming in the gold on Tamatoa's back. So let's see, now we've got... You know what? I'll add that after. But for now, I am gonna draw out the smack in full because it's very satisfying. There we go. So if I just clean up his face on this layer, I think I can call this his line art. Alrighty. Yeah, I can't wait for the pic of Scrooge McDuck on Tamatoa's back. That is a really creative idea, Dino. Thank you for suggesting it. Actually, I might make that a speed paint. Just, well, I don't know, like, if you would be okay if I used it for a speed paint, because I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish my alphabet series. But if you would rather I keep it a request, I absolutely can. And if you would rather think about it, that's also fine. Let's see. There's Thor. Oh, cool. Great. Now I can spend some time on it. Thank you. Um, that is first on my list after Zoro now. um, and it does look like Zoro is going to be the speed paint, which is kind of appropriate because, Friday, I believe, we still have a full moon. Which works because his theme song is Out of the Night when the full moon is bright. uh yeah, I grew up with the original or not the original, but I grew up with the Disney show on VHS. So, it is very nostalgic to me, even though that show came out in like 1958. Alrighty. Sorry, I just wanted to get more of the actual smack in there. I hope that's okay with Aqua. She's at, she said that she was going to a flea market to go bargain hunting today, so I hope she finds some really good bargains. It has been forever since I've been to a flea market. Usually I just go to thrift stores. But then again, there are almost never flea markets in my area, so... Alrighty. Let's see if we can color this because we are now 22 minutes in. I'm just gonna merge that down. Delete, and let's see, in order... Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, comics are expensive, so I'm glad she found some good deals on those. See, I'm gonna go with kind of a mid-tone orangey color. And from there, I'm gonna try to mimic the feeling of the original comic that I'm basing this on. So wish me luck. Man, I've gotten so lazy with hands. Alrighty. There we go. And then for his beard, I think I'm just gonna color it in. Well, his beard is most... You know what? Fine. I'll go back up to the line art and add it. There we go. And now his hair is a little more on the brown side. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Hold on, I'm just going to redo that. Grab the color and then undo that. Let's try. Because I believe his eyes are blue. They might be green. Yeah, that is actually one of the weirdly historically accurate things about Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that Viking hair wasn't usually naturally blonde. They just preemptively bleached it to get rid of lice. Because when it's Norway and it's most of the year, you can't really it's too cold to take a bath. Um Vikings were apparently notoriously clean. They were considered neat freaks for their time. So that's actually pretty cool. Huh, in the original myths, Thor had red hair. That's interesting. I don't remember that, but it's been a while since I read up on my Norse mythology. And then, let's see. Dehanort's got a lot of white, but I'm just going to use gray to indicate that. And I'm also going to put some gray on Stormbreaker. Which I should probably draw out a little bit more of Stormbreaker on here. So I'm going to do that real quick. There we go. I filled that in on the wrong layer, didn't I? That's on the right layer now. So let's open up our Xehanort reference. That and that and that and that. And I'm still on the wrong layer. What is up with me today? Redo. Okay, good. The right layer. Alright, so now we can take this color and throw it on here. Alrighty. I think I can call that a good base coloring layer. So now I can delete this and this. And this. Alrighty. So now I'm just gonna take circular gradient and in my very bright. And then I'm gonna take color, make it redder. And then I'm gonna do a linear gradient to make it look like edge. Zoom out. There we go. Alright, now let's take pen and let's start by filling this in layer. For now I'm going to delete that. Alright. We can work with that. No, no we can't. Here we go. Thanks. On, when you said about the backlight effect. Alright. So there's that. Highlight that, and then here I'm going to take my airbrush tool, or maybe I will move this layer above this one and use my airbrush tool on a high quality to kind of emphasize. I don't know. I should probably make airbrush a little bit smaller. There we go. Alrighty, that looks alright. So now, let's get on to shading this. Sorry about all the yawning. Okay, so what is the opposite color on the color wheel from this? That. So now I'm going to just throw in shading here. Yeah, that, like, this has to hurt. Not that old Nordy doesn't deserve it. Alright. Go. Let's throw that down to multiply. And that's just going to be some very general fuzzy shading. And now I'm going to do layer on add, and I'm going to do this color, which looks awesome when it's at 100%, but it's not going to be 100%. I'm also going to clip it. Yeah, probably not. I actually had to turn the axe around from how I was originally planning to draw it because I realized that the axe had a blunt end and a sharp end, and that would have gotten dark really quickly. Alright, so let's bring this down. And now I can go in with some cell shading. Yeah, that's cool. How the design of the hammer in Infinity War reminds you of Mjolnir. Alright, so now it's time to do another layer. Just refine some of this lighting. Let me take the opacity down a little. And I'm just gonna set this layer to hard light. And I'm gonna there we go. Yeah, I am excited. I'll have to talk with Pepsi Man though. Maybe I can take over his character for the night. As long as he tells me what he intends to get done. Alright. There we go. That should be enough for our hard lighting. Bring this back up and bring it to normal. And then I'm gonna bring it back down. Multiply. Up. Flip. And this layer's probably on hard light too. In case you can't tell, I actually am trying really hard to show off Thor's musculature here. Alright, let's darken this up. What's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get home? Probably beg my cat to forgive me for leaving her. Because I was talking to my mom on the phone yesterday, and the cat heard my voice, got up, and just left. So she is mad at me, for sure. But after that, I'm probably gonna work on unpacking, and then my brother and I are gonna try to frantically beat Kingdom Hearts, or the Kingdom Hearts games we have so far. I was able to get my hands on a copy of 2.8 too, so so we also have 2.8 to add to the list of games that we have to beat. But it's gonna be fun. There is no doubting that. Alrighty, so up here, we'll take this down just a little bit more. And then I'm thinking about, let me change the color of these lines. I hope so too. Um, that's not a dark enough brown. Actually, what if I took this color and faded it out to this color? It's It really does depend on what group you're playing with, how your game is gonna turn out. So far we've had a lot of fun with ours. Like, we just got hit with plot in the last one. But before that, but like, it really does depend on who you're playing with and what kind of characters you're playing. My character is a hot mess. I'm just gonna say that right now. She is a mermaid. She is a mermaid criminal fighter. Cavalier who doesn't have a mount and also mainly uses swords for some reason. So, yeah, my character is... I don't even know what she is. She's what happens when you don't know how to play. Is what she is. I haven't found a way to work the Cavalier part into her backstory because, I just picked Cavalier because I got to level 5, I think. And I had a choice of choosing something that made sense or choosing something that sounded cool. So I went with the thing that sounded cool. Hey Aqua, I'm just about done with your request. Would you guys like to hang out with, would you guys like me to spend the last, like, 15 minutes of this stream, but yeah, you're never too late. But yeah, this is how your request turned out. I might slap a few filters over it just to, play around with some color and stuff. Like, let me slap something close to pure red over it. Layer. There we go. Overlay. Just to make it a little angrier, I guess. And then... Oh, that's fine. I heard you got some really good deals on those. That's really good. Comics are expensive. Also, I'm glad you like how this is turning out. Filter cloud. Cloud Strife just randomly appears on screen. It would be great if there were like a 1 in a million chance that could happen. Make it look a little bit more like there's an explosion going on. Alright, let's see what happens if I tweak the hue and saturation here. Immediately looks better. Alrighty, there we go. Cool! Sounds like you made out like a bandit there. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna call this done, and I guess for the last 15 minutes I can sketch out Scrooge McDuck. diving into the gold on Tamatoa's back or something. Or no, wait. He's gonna be swimming in the gold on Tamatoa's back. So I think I'll start off with this pile of gold here. I'll start off by just indicating that. And then, let's see, we've got guy doing the backstroke through there. Through more gold. And then back here, we've got Tamatoa's, thumb face thing. And then, let's see. He's also got his derpy, wiggly eyes. My day's going pretty good. I am all packed up and ready to head back home and beg my cat to forgive me for leaving her for a month, because she's not happy about that. So let's see, there's a duck foot there. I will have to clean this up again with more references, but what's really gonna make it shine, pun intended, is how much time I spend rendering the gold. So, let's see, we've got kind of a cave looking thing around here. Oh wait, that's not necessarily underwater. But we will have light shining from the surface. Thanks. Like I said, I'm gonna probably end up I already said that I'm recording it for the speed paint after I get done with Z, so let's start with this color for the background. And I'm just gonna block in some green tones. Because the funny thing about gold is if you use green for your base, it looks a lot more gold. Like if you use tones of green alongside tones of orange. Something in your brain clicks or misfires or something, and it looks more like gold. It also helps to value map things. So I guess if I go up here and fill an entire layer with flat black and hit color, this gives me some value mapping that I can do. Let's see. Something distance there. And then, like I said, I will have to go in and look up references for the characters to really make them pop, but the duck foot. So yeah, this should be quite a fun little piece to get done. Alrighty, so we're getting close to 10 minutes left. Yes, I heard the full version of the song. It's so much better in Japanese. What did you guys think of it, though? Go check it out. I think it's called Chikai. Or at least it's written in, or at least that's how it's written in, Romaji. So. And then I think I'm going to take a bold white here and add a shine here and just a couple little glints there. I thought the original version, or I thought the English version was Don't Think Twice. The melody's the same at least. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's, Utada Hikaru, Chikai. So there's that. But yeah, I liked it a whole lot. Alright, so I'm just gonna call this the value map. However, I have too much plain white and flat black in it. So, what I need to do is merge all these layers down. Let me go under here and add Alright, I'm not gonna set it to multiply, I will just deal with the layers being out of order. So I'm just going to merge all of these. Alright, now let's see. Got 5 minutes left. So let's play around with the brightness and contrast. Tone curve. bring darks up and the lights down. Hold on. And the goal here is just to lower the yeah, I want to see Ready Player One as well. It looks like it would be interesting at least. The only thing about it that kind of feels particularly off to me is that the Oasis doesn't look more like VR chat. But, you know, it's a fictional world. It doesn't have to look that way. So let's see. Shadow there. Alrighty. Oh, cool. That does sound fun. Hold on. Hey. Yes, I am. They can hear you. Just own it. That was my stepmom. I guess she says hi. Sorry about that. Yeah, I like how this value map is coming out. I'm probably gonna end up painting it for the most part. Yeah, she's dealing with something on the phone right now, so she's going outside to deal with it so you guys don't accidentally hear it. Yeah. And then, let's see. Pick a very pale gray and then a very, very dark gray. That's cool about the YouTube videos and stuff. Need to invert that. Alright, and then circular foreground. Alrighty. Um, let's see. So, since we've been here an hour, I am going to call it a stream. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Dino, for letting me do your request as a speed paint in a couple weeks. I will see you all next time, where I will be broadcasting from home properly, without interruptions, and with my face cam back. So, thank you for tuning in, and have a nice rest of the night. And like I said, can't wait to see you next week. Bye!